Don't worry, I know what you're all here for. There she is. The queen herself. Why is it focusing on my hand? I wanna pinch your little cheeks. What am I doing? Hello. I don't know what's going on with my face at the moment. My acne is just playing up. And I've been doing better skincare, so it's almost like maybe skincare is making my face worse. It's very strange. But hello. Just gonna put some powder on to like, you know, make myself look less shiny and pimply. That one's still showing. It's very rude. Just being rude, pimple. I'll have to do. I'll have to do. So today I am doing my Roll of Reads TBR. Roll of Reads is one of Mel from Book Fiend named Mel's TBR games. It's one of her TBR games. And she has done a readathon for it. And this is the third year I've participated in. And this year, Mel has asked me to be co-host, so thank you so much, Mel. I'm so excited. I'll link Mel's announcement video and other people's videos who've played this game if you want to see more videos. But yeah, this is a really fun game. You just kind of roll a d20 and then you pick up the corresponding number prompt. We also have a Bookemon for this readathon, so if you want to get that Bookemon, you need to complete at least 2 prompts from the from your TBR. Let's go see how the rolls go and I'll be back. Okay. Oh, I need a dice. Can I borrow a d20? Okay. After a great start, I completely forgot to get dice. Let's roll to see how many rolls I'm gonna do. You see that? Probably not, but it's a 2 and I feel like that's really low, so I'm gonna do another roll. It's another 2. So that's 4. Do I gamble? Or do I have a small TBR? I want a small TBR, but I feel like 4 is so small. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's fine. And of course I got a high number, so I got a 5. You see that? You can't see any of these. I'm so terrible at this. It's a 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to do 9. I only have myself to blame for that. Let's use this one. Is this one nice and clear? Not really. Where's one that's nice and clear? I feel like you can't see any of these. What about this one?
Talking shit about my dice.
No, I'm talking shit about my lighting. Alrighty. Roll 1 is a 5. Just here. And we got my most hated prompt ever. So that's great. Social media scroll. Let's roll. 17. I'll need to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Got another prompt I didn't want to get. Published in the 1980s. I feel like Roll of Reads has been really kind to everyone this year, but it decided to fuck me up hard. So, thank you. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's great though. Neurodivergent rep. Do you count rolls that fall off the table in D&D?
Nope.
Okay, I don't count that then. I rolled a 1. I have to do punishment. Okay. Let's do this one. Please be nice. Genre you rarely read. Oh, I'm having a great go. Okay. Let's keep going. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it is Gifted from a sub... Oh, gifted or from a sub box. How many is that for? See, if I didn't do that extra roll, we would be done now. And this would be very good and manageable. But instead I have to do 5 more rolls. Oh, off the table. I got a 20! See that? No, you can't. But anyway, it's a 20, I swear. Good things sometimes happen to me too. Let's go with this one. Oh, this one's not that good. I mean, it's good, but like, so it's high rated on Goodreads or Storygraph. And I messed up the G, and so it looks like a pram. Just letting you know. Let's go. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we got middle grade or YA. Okay. 10. 1, 2. Oh, no, I just go here. I can do that one. A fave author. Oh, was it 2? That was close. Oh my gosh. We've got randomly select from Library KU Libby. That's a good one. I'm happy with that one. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, thank God, it was a 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And we've got mental/physical health rep. Well, that was kind of mean. So now I'm going to go and try and figure out what I'm actually going to read. And I really only have myself to blame. But you know who I am going to blame instead? Her. Blame you, Tilly. Oh, she's so cute. But I still blame you. So we're back with me looking disgusting. So I've got my prompts. They were really kind to me. So yeah, this year the game was a bitch to me. I kind of made a lot of the problems myself, but I'm not gonna admit that. So let's just go through. I've spent over an hour picking the books for this, and to be honest, I've actually managed to not do too bad in the last like 10 minutes I spent on this, but the first hour I struggled to find books to fit these prompts that I wanted to actually read. Now there's still a few books on here that I wasn't really planning to read in March, so whether they'll get read or not, I don't know. So I really shouldn't have rolled the dice again, let's be real. I should have just had the 4 books. It would have been much better for me, but anyway, I decided to be chaotic because it's me. So yeah, checks out. All right, so the first one I got was social media scroll. Where is that prompt here? Social media scroll. I don't know why I want to like hold up these terrible cards that I just wrote on. So the first one for that I'm going to read is Welcome to the... I'm going to have to actually look up how to pronounce that. I'm going to do that now. It would help if I actually had the sound on. Hunam Dong. Is that correct? Oh no, that one says something different. Hunam Dong. I hope that's correct. Please let me know if that's not, but that's what Google's telling me. You'll see a pattern with a lot of these books of a vlog I'm working on next month, but there's a fly. Oh, she's having a great time. Oh, it's here now. It's near me. Tilly. It's there. Tilly. It's there. She can't see it. Tilly, it's there. Yeah, come here and you'll see it. Come here. I give up helping her. She can get it herself. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the bookshop book. So yeah, I've heard really good things about this. It's quite popular. I think it's a newish release, 2022. So that's not that new. But it says here Korean smash hit. So it's about a woman who has a very busy life and she feels drained. Mood. And she feels like she's abandoning her dreams. Oh my gosh, she quits her job and divorces her husband. What a queen. And she moves to a small residential neighborhood outside the city and she opens a bookshop. Oh my god. I don't even need to read the book. I'm already moved. That's all I need to know. I'm like reading stuff, but I'm like, no, I don't want to know any of this. Yes, that's what I'm going to read for the social media scroll. I actually hate this prompt normally, but Mel wrote in her rules that you can just pick the first thing you see that you have access to and actually want to read, rather than just the first book you see. That's why I hate this prompt normally, because it just means I have to read something that I have zero interest in, never heard of half the time. I found that, so I was pretty happy. Then I got the other really mean prompt, which was published in the 1980s, which normally wouldn't be too bad, but I couldn't find anything that I was actually wanting to read. So I thought I would just start making progress on another vlog. So I want to do vlogs reading different like genres of books or different tropes and stuff from different time periods. So I've got a bunch of like terrible looking older romances. So this one's published in the 80s, so it's 1985, so this fits the prompt, and so it's too hot to handle. It looks absolutely terrible, so I might try and read this. It's got massive font. The pages are stained and smell weird, so I might want to read this with gloves, to be honest, or have like a hand sanitizer with me. Like, I don't know, it looks funky, but I have no idea what it's about. I feel like none of you care what this is about, but I'm going to put you through it. Eileen's sexy new image lands her in hot water. She's upset and angry when her boyfriend, Carl, oh my god, his name is Carl, suggests they test their love by dating other people. To help her, Kit, Alex, and Laurie, Elaine's best friends, advise her to plunge into the dating scene and start by getting a professional beauty makeover. The results are nothing less than sensational, and Eileen is thrilled when 21-year-old Brian Fitzgerald, a computer whiz kid, turns successful millionaire. Can you imagine being like, hey, we should date other people to see if like what we have is real and you love me above all else, and then she meets a 21-year-old hot successful millionaire. Mate, you got no chance, sorry. So yeah, he takes an interest in her. Soon it looks as if her after-school job at his computer firm may lead to the romance of her dream. But when Elaine hasn't bargained for is Brian's idea of the perfect night out, when her sophisticated date suggests a late-night dip in his backyard hot tub, Elaine knows she's headed for trouble. Is Brian really what she wants? Or will Elaine find this new relationship too hot to handle? Don't look at me when I'm talking about this crap. Anyway, I'm gonna try and read that. God help us all. Okay, then I got Nure. Why do I always go to say Nure? Then I got Nure. Oh my god, I cannot say this word. Neurodivergent. I feel like
Neurodivergent.
Okay, neurodivergent. What am I saying? Neuro. Why can I not talk? Anyway, neurodivergent. Oh, I went to say it wrong again. We know what I'm talking about, okay? So, for that, I'm gonna read a book called Hurt You, which, let me just get up. Although, I don't really need to look this one up because I feel like I remember. So this one is a, like, I don't know if it's a direct retelling, but people are calling it a retelling of Mice and Men, which I have read. And this is about a girl trying to take care of her brother who has a disability, but I don't think it actually states what it is. I don't know if it does in the book. The author has a son with a disability, so it seems to be inspired by her relationship with her son. So yeah, it's similar to Of Mice and Men, so it's about her trying to care for and take care of her brother. And it has mixed reviews because I guess technically it's not own voices when it comes to the actual character inspired by her son, but I guess the caregiving role is own voices, but we'll see how it goes. I want to read it for a themed reading blog, so yes, I've popped that in for that rep. Then we've got Gifted, or From a Sub box. So that, I'm going to read Doves and Demons. This was purchased for my birthday by my sister, so thank you so much for gifting me this for my birthday. I can now use it for this prompt. So this is another book for Babe, so I'm going to hopefully go to a book event in New South Wales next year called Babe, and it is about indie romance books. So Cleo Evans, the author of this book, is going. So I put a bunch of books that I want to read for Babe that don't have audiobooks, and I put them on a wish list, and I sent it to my sister for my birthday, and she got me 2 books. So I've already read one of them, so I'll try and read this one in March. This one has some intense content warning, so I don't actually know how I'll end up feeling about this. but I'll try my best. I'm finding out that I don't really like dark romance, but it's a gang of monsters. It's a Waichu, so there's a Mothman, an Unseelie, and a demon, a plague doctor. It's like steampunk. They're a terrifying group ready to wreak havoc on the world that destroyed their humanity, but as these creatures drag Irene into the dark, they crave her soul, mind, and body. Yeah, so we'll see how I feel about it. I'll go in with an open mind, but I'm a little bit scared. It has got this really pretty art in it that I want to show you. Also, I just saw the word cock. So, so that was great. But yeah, this pretty art. So yeah, indie books are so pretty. I don't know, they're on another level. But yeah, that's that one. Then we got middle grade or YA. So for this, I'm gonna read The Hunt, which is by Frost K, which is another author going to Babe. This is a retelling of, I believe, Alice in Wonderland. So I think this is a whole series which is YA fairy tale retellings. So yeah, this is a Alice in Wonderland one. I don't know much else about it. This will work for Babe, but it'll also work for my Pokemon prompt for the, I don't know, Legendary Sword or Necklace. You need to read a bunch of retellings. Then a fave author. So I'm going to do a reread for this one because I couldn't fit a fave author in any other way. So I'm going to read Our Haru Ride. This is also on my Merb's favorite, which is a prompt for Pokemon for rubbish, because I feel like I have a rubbish taste in books. Ayo Sakisaka, who is the author of this, is one of my favorite. What are they called when they write manga? I don't know. Is author the right word? I love her stuff. This is like my third favorite manga series of all time, and then I really love her series Strobe Edge, which is in probably my top 10, and then her newest one I like a lot but I don't love, but yeah, I really like her stuff. So yeah, I just thought I would reread this. I got it for Christmas. It's about this girl who was like really cute in like primary school, and a lot of guys liked her, and a lot of her female friends sort of resented her for it, and she got like ostracized. The guys that her friends would have crushes on would just like confess to her, and her friends would hate her for it. So when she got to high school, she basically like rebranded herself as like this like gross like girl that no guys would find attractive in order to like have friends, which is quite sad, but honestly, like, I can totally see that happening because teenage girls are horrible. But when she was in primary school, there was this boy that was really quiet, and she really liked him because she kind of hated boys because of the fact that they were ruining all her friendships, and she thought they were gross. So yeah, she's interested in this quiet guy, and he basically asks her to go to this festival with him, and she says yes. But then after he asks her, like that same day, he overhears her talking about how much she hates boys, and so he doesn't show up to go up on the date. And then he disappears because he moves out of town, and so she never sees him again. But when she goes to high school, he's at the high school, and he is also very different. And so while she's a very different person, he also is very different. And it's kind of about them reconnecting as the new people they are. And so there's so many layers. I love the series. It's so romantic. I just scream, cry. It's so cute. Randomly select on the library or KU. So I got up my graphic for Babe with my main books. These are pretty much all in KU, and I just asked Liam. I said picking up between whatever the number of them was, and if it was on KU, I just picked that. So we got A Soul to Keep. She's shunned by her entire village because she's blamed for the demons eating her family. That's horrific. The next offering is due, and the monstrous Dusk Walker is seen heading their way. Her village offers her an impossible choice: to be thrown into the prison cells or allow herself to be sacrificed to the faceless monster. Ooh, she's unwittingly charmed. No, enchanted by him. Gosh, enchanted, not charmed. And all he's ever wanted was a companion. Oh. The brief companionship does little to ease his loneliness, and the lives were always unfortunately cut short. Anyway, that sounds really cute. Then we've got mental/physical health rep. So for this one, I've put Almond. The character in this has a brain condition. I'm just going to put the name up here because I don't know how to pronounce it. But it makes it hard for him to feel emotions like fear or anger. He does not have friends. The two almond-shaped neurons located deep in his brain have seen to that. But his devoted mother and grandmother aren't fazed by his condition. When he turns 16, everything changes. So I've heard good things about this. I do not believe it is own voices or rep. But yeah, I've heard good things, and it's got quite a high rating, so hopefully I enjoy it. Then I've got Genre Rarely Read. I put Unbinding Anxiety on here because it is the book club pick for March for Nell's book club. I don't think it's going to come in time, which is unfortunate, but this is kind of just about unloading anxiety. So as someone that has anxiety, I feel like that's going to be useful. So I put that there for now, but if I can't get that in time, I'll pick something else. And then highest rated, I went through my highest rated and I just picked what I had access to. And that is I Could Fall in Love, which is on KU, and it's like 180 pages or something. So the chances of me actually getting to this are very low. She's had a tough life. She's grown up in the child care system. She thought she'd finally found love when she married Keith. Well, his name's Keith, so I don't know what you're expecting. I'm sorry. There's gonna be like, what was the other guy's name? What was it? Carl. There's gonna be Carls and bloody Keiths here, just like unsubscribing, unliking, probably reporting. They end up getting divorced, and she travels to celebrate the divorce. Good for her. I love that energy. But she meets Mitchell, a wealthy bachelor who presents her with an offer of a lifetime. Also, it sounds like an arranged marriage of convenience. Okay, well, I don't think I'll get to that because I don't think I'll have time, but I will try my best. It sounds good. It's just whether I get time to read that with everything else on my TBR is like, I'm not sure. That is it for my Roll of Reads TBR. Thank you for joining me. Again, I will link in the description the information for the readathon, Mel's videos, and then other people who've played the TBR game if you want to see how they went. And if you're participating, let me know how your rolls went, were they as mean to you as they were to me. I will hopefully catch you in my next video, but until then, bye.